also wanted me to thank the court. She didn't get an opportunity to do that at the end of the trial. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Kawaz. Okay, I did have the score sheet here that I mentioned before, and the lowest permissible sentence on the counts 2 and 3 would be 172.50 months on those, and then the statutory maximum, as we've mentioned, is 30 years. Ms. Kappelman, would you mind going up and can you move that podium, because, and then the statutory maximum, as we've mentioned, is 30 years. Ms. Kappelman, would you mind going up and can you move that podium, because I can't see you behind that at this point. So if you can move it one way or the other so that I can see you sitting at the table. Great, thank you very much. All right, also, Madam Clerk or Ms. Kappelman, do we know what the credit for time served is at this point?
I have that, yes, sir. I have 2,119 days.
All right, and what the court costs are, Madam Clerk?
That would be $2,625 plus a $100 cost of prosecution.
Okay, and the state's asking that all sentences run consecutive, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the state's ready to proceed to sentencing in the state of Florida versus Katherine Magbanua, 2016 CF 3036 and 2018 CF 497. Ms. Magbanua is present here in the courtroom along with her counsel. On count 1, which is the count of first-degree murder, you have been found guilty by a jury. You will be adjudicated guilty, and you will be sentenced to life in prison with no eligibility for probation or parole. On count 2, which is the conspiracy to commit murder, you have been found guilty by a jury. You will be adjudicated guilty, and you will be sentenced to a consecutive sentence of 30 years in the Department of Corrections. On count 3, the solicitation to commit murder, you have been found guilty by a jury of that count. You are adjudicated guilty, and you will be sentenced to a consecutive sentence of 30 years in the Department of Corrections. You have credit for time served of 2,119 days. Your court costs are $2,625 and $100 cost of prosecution, and those will be civil judged. You have 30 days to file a notice of appeal, and if you cannot afford counsel, then one would be appointed for you. Ms. Quaz?
Your Honor, at this time I would ask if the court could, she has previously been found indigent, could appoint the Public Defender's Office for purposes of appeal.
All right, I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office for purposes of appeal. Have we already taken fingerprints with Ms. Magbanua? Okay, so we don't have to do that. And so Ms. Magbanua, you'll be taken back to the jail and then transported to the Department of Corrections to complete your sentence. Okay, anything else for the court, Ms. Kappelman?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Kawaz, anything else for the court?
Nothing from the defense. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Zoom people, I'm signing off.